Hey everybody, this is Right On Dancing with Phil the Girl, aka F2G, and we are here at SHOT Show 2022. I'm here with Battleborn Duckers, and this is one of the picks that we have found here at SHOT Show. It's quite unusual, and it is the, what is this called again?
The Outbound.
The Outbound, man.
Yeah.
It's an Outbound Kayak, and when we saw it the other day, we were kind of wondering and started spitballing about the uses for it, and this is kind of like what we came up with. So go ahead, guys.
This is something I love about this kayak right here. Is one of the most difficult things getting into a kayak when you're depth hunting is getting into it. How many times do you fall in the water, Brian? I fall in the water a lot of times, right?
Yeah.
And the reason you fall in the water is because you throw your big old fat gut up there and you try to get over it, and you go right over and back into the water. This way, you throw your leg over and you're on the boat, which is really nice. It's something I really love.
Well, you know, it's such a versatile, unique product that we have here. So, a traditional kayak, one of the problems you have is actually storing the kayak once we get it into the blind area, getting it pushed back in the reeds and storing it. With this particular model, what we can do is we can break it apart into three pieces. So the seat comes off. You ditch the seat into the blind or into your cover, and then your front and your back. You can even take your dog and use that for your dog, so you don't have to bring a marsh stand with you. And then you could actually physically hunt off of one of the other pods. So you can split into two pods, a shooting platform and a dog platform, and then you don't have nearly as much to tuck into cover. Super stable. It goes, I think, 400, 450 pounds is what they talk about. You can stand up on them. They've had guys actually stand up on these, and they're pretty stable. And one of the greatest design features of this is if you're in a small area. So everybody hates kayak hunting because they got to store their 12-foot kayak in their garage. It takes up half of their garage.
Exactly.
This thing, actually, the seat comes off of it in the middle. You put the seat in one of the pods. The second pod folds up right on the top of it. There's a set of wheels that goes with you. You can drag it. 75 pounds loaded out, but you never have to lift the full 75 pounds because it'll split into the pods. You can pick one pod up at a time, move it to where you're going to go on your location, put it all back together, and you only had to lift like 30, 35 pounds. So for that, it's another great, really useful item. So
yeah, I think it's really awesome because if you want to go out solo hunting and you don't have another guy to help you haul your stuff down, you can split it up in three pieces, haul the three pieces down, put it together. You know, you're going to a lot of difficult areas. It'd be easy to transport.
Or even with the wheels on it, and the wheels will come on it and you can drag it down the thing. But the other thing I really like about this is these pods are huge, right? So you can put decoy bags, a dog, you can put two or three decoy bags probably on this back section and still have room to maneuver and do what you need to do. With your feet hanging off of the edge, you can maneuver the kayak if you were going to be taking it out fishing. You can kind of paddle your feet around and kind of position yourself a little bit better. We really spitballed a lot of things that we could do with it, anchor points and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's a really versatile platform that we could build upon and make it even better. You know, we're hoping at some point they put a camouflage line together for this, because I think it would be really good for the waterfowl hunters.
But it's still green.
At the end of the day, there's nothing that spray paint camo can't take care of. So going with the storage capacity and going with the weight capacity of this, I think that this is a 100% winner. One of my other favorite things that I liked about this is it kind of gets rid of the need for a sled. So if you bring this out, you have two guys with you. Once this pops off with the 4 pins here, you just pop it off. It's less than 5 seconds. You can literally use this to walk out and put your decoys out. Other guy can take and put it out the decoys somewhere else, and everything is good to go 100%. And not only do they have this one set up, you don't need that much weight capacity. You can use their smaller one, which is a Scorpion lineup, and that's more of your 200-pound weight. That's what Veronica would normally use. So,
Lose?
Yeah, she would lose it like she lost her fishing pole. But let's go ahead and take a look at that one.
Okay, and for myself, I would be using the Scorpion. What else can you tell me about the Scorpion?
Well, the Scorpion is it's a little bit more for recreational kayakers, people that just want to get out on the water. You can fish off of it if you want, but we don't give you the rod holders and all the stuff that you can get with the Outbound. But the big advantage is it's only a 55-pound tote. You don't have to, that's all you have to lift is 55 pounds. It also comes with a set of wheels. You can roll it around almost like a shopping cart and get from one place to another really easily. But the biggest features is obviously you will sit on the rear float. You put your feet in front like you see in the picture. Once you're done is all of the middle and the front section pack up into the rear float, and it literally fits in the trunk of your car. It actually, if you save the box that it comes in, the box is FedExable and UPSable with no oversized charges. So you literally don't have to even put it in your trunk if you don't want to. You can actually FedEx it or UPS it to your destination. So if you're going on vacation, somewhere, anywhere, you can FedEx it, have it there waiting for you when you get there. So if you live in a condo, an apartment, or anything like that where space is absolutely in short supply, this is something that takes up little to no space, but you can still get out on the water.
Okay, and what's the weight capacity on this?
Weight capacity is 200 pounds.
Okay.
So if you're a little bit bigger than that, then you would go with the Outbound. As of the 400 pound capacity, you would get with that. Our company is Formix Manufacturing. These are marketed as Unchartered Watercraft. Again, the Outbound for people that need a little bit more weight capacity and like to fish. And then the Scorpion for people who are just wanting to get out on the water that are 200 pounds or less. We've been in business for over 60 years. We manufacture everything from dock floats to hunting blinds, chicken coops, dog houses, a variety of different things. But it's all made in America in our factory in Martinsville, Georgia. But in this video, you can kind of get a really good idea of how one goes together in a short period of time. You can see she's pulling out the pods from the rear float. It connects together in literally less than 30 seconds. So in a minute or two, you're out on the water. Again, you only have to pull 55 pounds with you, and she's out on the water long before a person that she's going to fish with ever even gets to the water, as he had to go back and get his kayak because it wouldn't fit in his truck. So that's the ease and convenience of what you get with the Scorpion kayak.